friends, welcome back to my channel. If you are new here or if you're coming over from the playlist, I'm Holly, and my channel consists of cooking, baking, the occasional DIYs, grocery hauls, things like that. So if you're interested in that type of content, please click the subscribe button, and I would love to have you become part of my YouTube family. And this video is a collaboration video. It is for treats for your sweet for Valentine's Day. So it's going to show different things that you can make for Valentine's Day, different snacks and things. It is being hosted by Desiree, aka Mama Friendly, and her channel consists of homeschooling. She does a Disney twist to homeschooling. She also does vlogs, keto cooking. She does unboxing. She has a lot of variety on her channel. So please click the link below and go to her channel and support her. Also, please support the playlist of the other YouTube content creators that are making videos for this. That link will be down below. So please go and check their channels out. And we're going to go ahead and I'm going to show you what I'm making today for Valentine's Day. And this is a really easy recipe for chocolate chip cookie bars. And usually I don't decorate it or anything. I usually just make them just as is, but I'm going to go ahead and decorate it for Valentine's Day. But you will need 3 cups of all-purpose flour, and make sure they're level cups. You will need a half a cup of granulated sugar, 1 1/4 cups of firmly packed light brown sugar, 2 teaspoons of baking soda and 1 teaspoon of salt, 2 teaspoons of vanilla extract, 2 sticks of unsalted butter, or 1 cup, 2 eggs, a bag of semi-sweet chocolate chips, 1 cup of mini chocolate chips, and as I said, I'm going to go ahead and decorate it for Valentine's Day, so I'm going to use some white chocolate, some red chocolate, and some sprinkles to do that. You don't have to, but since it's for Valentine's Day, that's why I'm going to go ahead and decorate these, and I think they'll turn out really nice. Now to a mixing bowl, you will add your softened butter, and I usually cube it up so that it's a little bit easier to mix up. Now add your granulated sugar and then add the brown sugar, and if it's been sitting out for a little bit, just go ahead and break it up, and that way it's a little bit easier to mix it with the mixer. Now cream the sugars and the butter together, and you want to do that until it gets to be a smooth consistency. And this is the consistency you want before you start adding the eggs and the vanilla to it. Now once you've added that, it's going to look wet, but as you mix it a little bit more, it will become light and fluffy. Now the only thing is, for some reason my camera did not record that. I thought it did because I was showing it. But what you will do is sift the flour into this part of the batter, and you will also add the baking soda and the salt to the flour, so that way everything gets incorporated kind of at one time. So just mix it together and then pour it into that flour, and then as I sift it, I add a little bit more flour to it. I just want to add as much to it as I can, and then just mix it in. Now once the flour is sifted into the wet batter, I do mix it up a little bit because I will mix this. You don't want to over mix it, but it does need to be mixed with the electric mixer because otherwise this just takes too long. So after I kind of get the flour where it's not going to fly everywhere when I turn the mixer on. Then I mix it with the mixer, and it does not take very long, and I show you in real time. This is how quick that will mix up. And that's as long as I mix it, and that's it for that part. Now it's going to be a thick cookie batter, and what you will do, you want to at least have a spoon that will be able to mix that in. So I use a wooden spoon. Now I'm going to add that bag of chocolate chips to it, and you're just going to continue to mix it until you've added the whole bag of chocolate chips. The recipe calls for using a 13 by 18 inch sheet pan. If you do not have one, I'm sure that you could use 2 small ones, but just put the cookie dough onto the parchment paper, and you want to spray the parchment paper and the spatula with some nonstick cooking spray, and then you're just going to spread it out towards the edges of the pan. Now it's going to look like you don't have enough, but you will. Now just continue to do that and try to get it as even as you can. I use the spatula to kind of form it into a rectangle. Now that little area there that just didn't have a lot of chocolate chips, so I took some of the dough and added the chocolate chips to that. And as I said, just continue to spread it out as much as you can. And I like to have it sort of shaped into that rectangle before I put it into the oven. And once it's spread out, put it in the oven on 350 for 20 to 25 minutes. Now, if you want, you can leave it plain, just like a regular chocolate chip cookie bar. But for Valentine's Day, I'm adding the white chocolate to it because I want to dress this up to be more of a holiday themed dessert. And all I do is just take a fork and just kind of spread it out and sprinkle it across the cookie bar, just the best that you can. And then I just add the red chocolate and just do the same thing and just sprinkle it on with a fork. And it doesn't have to be perfect. Like I said, all I'm trying to do is just get some color on here just to show for Valentine's Day. And you can really use anything that you want to decorate with. And I'm going to show you in a little bit how to cut these out. But then I just take the Valentine's Day sprinkles. There's the ones with the little, just the white and the pink. And then I have some with the little hearts. And I will just sprinkle those around, and you want to do that before the chocolate dries so that way it'll stick to it. And I just mixed a little bit of the white and the red together and got pink, so I just decided to throw that on there too. And there's a method to my madness, so you'll see in a minute. Now you can either cut these into regular cookie bars if you want, but I decided I would use a heart cookie cutter shape, and that's what I'm going to use to do this. And I just try to get it as close to the edge so that way you don't waste the cookie necessarily. But you want to just cut them close together, and you just poke it through. And then you have a little cookie heart. And it doesn't look as crazy as when it's just one big sheet of cookies. And you would just do that. And believe me, the cookies that are left behind, the little scraps, will not be wasted whatsoever because I like the edges, and anything that's left will get eaten. So it's not going to go to waste. And you will want to wipe off the cookie cutter as you go. That way it gives you a clean cut each time because the chocolate chips do melt a little bit onto it, but that's fine. Just like I said, clean it just in between cutting them. And I'm trying to figure out there how to get the most out of it, but just like I said, press them down and they'll come up. Just have to watch for the chocolate that's on it. But if you don't want to poke it through with your finger, you can always use something else just to kind of get it through. But like I said, I think those turned out cute. I think kids would love these. They are delicious just as a cookie bar alone, but this just adds a little bit of a nice Valentine's Day feel to it. Please don't forget to visit Desiree's channel. The link will be down below. And also visit the playlist and check everyone else's videos out and see what they made for Valentine's Day. I hope that you enjoyed this video, and if you did, please give it a thumbs up. And if you're interested in seeing more videos like it, please click that subscribe button and the notification bell. That will notify you when I post new videos. I hope everyone has a blessed day, and I thank y'all so much for watching. God bless y'all.